All right, in the midst of all this chaos, there is a plan. I'm telling you, there's a plan. So I gotta work on getting this thing installed. This Perco switch. So, you know, like, it's got a lock. It's kind of cool. Actually, I ordered this on accident. Oh, it's right here. Keys right here. But it's got a lock. Maybe. Alright, yeah, it's got a lock. So now, you know, I think I might leave it like that for now. It's pretty catalog 9604 DP double pole. So main battery switch with key and built-in alternator field disconnect. So protect. So on and off switch for your battery or for your boat. So this common side is gonna go to our engine, right? Common. And this other side is gonna go to our hot on our battery. So engine, battery, they're labeled. So don't think common like ground, because you really be not liking that. It's not good at all. Right, this goes out to your starter, right? So you're gonna hook your hot line that's gonna go to your house, like where like you would have power, main power, bilge pumps, lights, all that stuff. It's gonna go to a fuse block first, and then it distributes, right? So we have it on this one, and so when we have off, when it's off, there's no signal that will pass. All right, get a meter, and I'll just turn this on and select my, all right, so show you it has continuity. So right now we're in the off position. We don't have anything, but if I turn this to on, now we got something. We got all of it, the whole shebang. All right, I got to get out some drill bits, select me a drill bit that'll fit this. But like if I take, you know, obviously that's too small, and that's still too small. And then this one is, you know, it's a little better. So that's, what is that, 3/16. That's probably what we need, but it may not be. It may be like an 1/8. But maybe it's probably bigger than that actually. So maybe like, that's actually a 3/16. But I'm gonna start small. So maybe I'll do an 1/8. Yeah, I think an 1/8 to start. And I'm gonna have a peek inside this tank. I gotta take that, you know, that hose clamp off and take my inspection camera and look around in there, see what it looks like. It's real dirty. I may have to just clean it out. Alright, I looked down in there. It seemed to be pretty clean. So I think I'm going to take what I got in my 5-gallon portable tank over there and just dump it in here. I guess before I do that, I'm going to change out this fuel line. Put new fuel bulb and new fuel line. And let me show you what this looks like. Check that out. Pretty corroded. I don't think it's down in the you know, this part of it, but this outside here. Cut this loose, get this out of there, and clean that off. That is our pickup tube. Guess we could see what that looks like, but as far as an inspection camera go, is this way. I couldn't get that line off over there, so I really couldn't go down. I don't know, you know, it might be a good idea to take this off. Should we do it in this? Can't remember. This might be correct too. Maybe, I don't know, maybe easier to get just that other end off. Huh. Yeah. That would be like that. They got her on there. It's been on there a long time. So maybe we can do like this and then just take this off. So maybe tighten this back down. You know, you just don't want to damage nothing. When it's real old, you don't have much choice. Things don't go together like they were when they were new, you know? You put them together and then they're together, but they'll come back apart because they're pretty new. Where this, I mean, it is working. You know, it's made so that you can't, you know, suck anything out of the tank by sticking a hose down this side or whatever. It's called an anti-siphon valve. And I got some line out here. I sell this stuff. This is A1 fuel hose. So check it out. It's on HawkeyeMarine.net. Or I got it at eBay, in my eBay store. If you're having a hard time finding it. But I only need like, say about that much, and then I'm gonna connect my bulb. Probably only that much, honestly. About right in here. And then it'll go around like that. If I need to trim just a hair off of this, then that's what I'll do. Got that anti-siphon valve. Anyway, it's working now. It's probably sitting forever. I don't know. The ball's moving. I'm putting some gas in, just transferring, using my transfer pump that Chucky made. And I'm gonna take what I got in here and put it in there. Pump up the bulb. You know, pump up the bulb, pump up the bulb. Fire it up, see if it'll run again on his tank. Kind of what I'm talking about is right over here. See, we got our battery, and then right there I'm gonna put this switch. and it's just gonna go over to here with this line. So that nut is a 9/16. I mean, yeah, 9/16. Yeah, 9/16. But we're getting ahead for ourselves, or at least I am, because I need to go ahead and get it where it's like I mount it. I'm gonna mount it first, and then I'll take the screws back out and I'll connect all the cabling up, and then we'll put the screws back in and be done. It's going in tight, which I like, but not too tight. Because if it's too tight, then you just break this off. Alright, these things right here, they fail. They're a terrible connection. I mean, it's just like, and it won't fit onto this lug. So, we're gonna get rid of it. One of those LEDs. You guys see that? That's a, he's got an LED fuse. And he learned that, oh, that's it ended up being a bad thing, because then that fuse just draws. You know, I don't know how many watts or whatever, milliamps, it's milliamps. It's drawn, but it's drawn. Oh yeah, don't you know? Spray it everywhere. Oh yeah, it'd be just fine. I might be flooding it. Let me give it a roll. See, I don't have the cables connected, so let's give it a little bit. Alright, that's on that tank. I'm gonna have to hook up the throttle and the shift cables, get that right, because that's not quite right. But yeah, it should get better all the time. know it was why it was hard starting a minute ago. The primer solenoid wasn't hooked up. So now I got the air box on too. So it should, is it snowing? I think I just saw snow. Idle's better. I hooked up the throttle and the shift cables, so now that's a lot better. See what I mean? They sound different with the airbox on. Well, I guess that's why they call it air silencer. Anyway, let's put the hood on. See what it sounds like now. Oh yeah, that's a big difference, huh? So that's on his tank. I got a couple things I gotta button up. Yeah, I gotta put the little rubber piece in the front there, and then I got another little tie-down. Oh, I got it on there. This little guy, gotta put it back in. I think I'm gonna do that before it snows, if that's what it's trying to do. Yeah, it's raining pretty good. On this Perco switch, this is catalog 9604 DP double pole. So main battery switch with key and built-in alternator field disconnect. So protect. So on and off switch for your battery or for your boat. It's pretty simple. So like on that boat out there, we just had so on that boat out there, we just had like a battery positive from the engine, and then there was a battery positive that went to the helm for that system. So it's bilge pumps, lights, aerator pumps, all that stuff. There was 2 connections, and then, you know, there was the connection to the battery. So you went through the switch, right? So you had 2 connections on the on side for that comm, and then you had the other side of that switch goes to the battery, and then